This is my blueberry farm. And these woods are full of little masked bandits that like to steal my blueberries and eat my chickens. As you can see, ripe blueberries grow on bushes, and it attracts all kinds of little critters that like to eat them. So in this video, we're gonna set some traps and see if we can't catch a few. All right, y'all, I got a bunch of these dog-proof traps, and I'm gonna set them around the perimeter of my field first and see how many of these darn things I can catch. These are great. They just, you stick the food down inside of them right here, and there's a little lever in there that the raccoon will reach around in there and he'll grab a hold of it and pull it up, and it'll catch him by the hand. And if a dog or a cat or something like that comes around, you know, they don't have thumbs or nothing, so they can't get down there and get a hold of that trigger. So we're gonna set it first, and I'll show you how to do that. I'm gonna anchor it down with this big nail I got. That way he can't pull it up. You can't get that pulled up out of the ground. Pulling against it like this. And we'll take his screwdriver. Tilt this down a second. Take his screwdriver. I'm going to step on this end of this trap like this. I'm going to take this screwdriver and prise it down like that. Stick that little deal in that. Lift it up, and it's set. Now, like I say, he's got to stick his hands down in there. He's got to stick his hands down in there to get caught. This ground's wet. We got a flood yesterday from that Hurricane Gerald or Daryl or whoever it was, and this ground is super soft. So, and I'll show you why I'm putting it right here too. If it hadn't have been for that storm, I wouldn't have known to put it right here. It looks like an odd spot, but I'll show you why. But I've got some dry cat food here. Looks like little fishes and stuff. I'm gonna stick some down inside the hole. I don't know if you can see it. Stick some down inside the hole right there. And that's the ones he's gonna go after when he's gonna grab that lever. And then we're just going to put a couple out here on the outside edge. And that's got it set. And so what I'm going to do is I got 4 that I'm going to put around the edge right here. And then I'm going to put 2 down toward the house. 1 on the trail going down there and 1 right by my little chicken pen. But I want to show you real quick why I put the trap right here. During that storm, it flooded. Look at these tracks. This was last night or sometime during the rain. So they're crossing right in through here, going down through my blueberries right here, stealing all them they can, and coming this way. I think they steal all the blueberries they can, and they go get them a little chicken dinner down that way. But I'm gonna get these set, and we'll be back tomorrow to see what we got. Hey y'all, we got one of the raccoons that's been killing our baby chicks. There that little rascal is. Look what a mess he made. Tore the bucket all up. He's been reaching in this cage. Our little baby chicks in here, he's been reaching through here trying to pull them off. The other day they'd sat down here in the corner and he'd pulled their tail feathers off. Those things are vicious little animals. You know, they say that they can get up to 57 pounds. Could you imagine being trapped in a room with a 57-pound raccoon? That's 1 down. Let's check the rest of it and see if we got any more. Something pulled that one out of the ground and didn't set off the trap. I know that was a raccoon. You can see where he pulled it out right here. Ah, there's another one. Yeah. I knew that one would be a good spot with all them tracks we saw there. Mean little rascal. We'll take care of him. Let him turn around here. That's a pretty big one for this area. On to the next one. We got another one. You can't believe how many of those things there are out in the woods. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but they say that in bottomland forests like this out here, there can be up to 51 raccoons per square mile. That's a lot of dang raccoons. And they need a lot of daggum chickens and ducks and turkey eggs and everything else, man. They're destructive little rascals. And I see another one and that one down there. So that's 5 out of 6 traps we got a raccoon in. That tells you how many of them there are. And they're out here eating my dang berries and killing my chickens. Not no more they ain't. I'm gonna run down and get this one real quick. He's trying to get away. A mess of raccoons right there. And I'll be honest with y'all, I don't like doing that, you know, but you spend a lot of money on chickens, you spend a lot of money on chicken feed, you know, you spend a lot of money and time and effort to try to raise blueberries to be able to sell during the blueberry season, only to have, you know, your crop wiped out from the raccoons and your chickens to get eaten from them. So, you know, you gotta, sometime or another, you got to decide. You know, you can't afford to put big giant fencing all around everything, and you know, whatever type of chicken cage you build, they can tunnel and dig underneath it. I mean, they're going to keep coming and coming until they get them. So it's just part of it. You know, you got to take care of stuff. It's just like trapping pigs. That's going to be the next thing we do. Actually, we already tried to trap some, and some of these raccoons ate up all the corn out of the feeder. Or not the feeder, but the trap. So maybe this is going to help. I'll be able to set the trap and catch some pigs, and we can knock out a couple birds with one stone. I'm going to take care of these, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for joining me.